What's up, family? Infinite to God. A little info, know what I'm saying? You take it or leave it. Just little shit I learned from your boy from the Black Channel. Facts. Do a little research yourself. You see where it lead. Shit going all the way down the rabbit hole. Now I know, Jigga, Jay-Z, did a lot of looking out for us. Done put a lot of things into play. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully right now with his new deal with NFL, he finna infiltrate some shit. We need motherfuckers smart enough to do that. But let's check in. Now right here we got an article from the Source magazine that says Roc Nation and NFL donated $400,000 to Chicago organizations that empower youth. Don't say what organization that is. The Jay-Z gave $200,000, NFL gave $200,000. Turns out they gave to $200,000 a piece to two different clubs ran by Caucasians going into gang-affiliated neighborhoods in Chicago, supposedly saving the youth. Let's dig deep. All right, so first we have here one of the organizations that received $200,000 from either organization combined was $400,000, and here we have Joseph Kelman. You may want to look him up yourself. The history. He was in the Globe Group. You know how that sounds. Privately owned group, much money invested in the young by getting the boxing gym. You know how boxing started? Slavery. Okay, here we have the other organization, which is the Crushers Club. This is the owner of the Crushers Club, Sally Hazelgrove. Anyway, the face of it, you know how that works, because right here we have the director of the FBI. Who's the owner of the FBI? As your boy said on the Black Channel. Anywho, this woman right here is getting an award from the FBI. And she also has an organization called the Crushers Club, which is a boxing club. And this is supposed to save the game. Now, we have, you know what I'm saying, we got to pay attention to the language. You know how the Black Law Dictionary and the Webster Dictionary, Collegiate Dictionary, they have different definitions for certain words. The same exact words, just different definitions, but you pay attention to the language. Right here they're playing for the police. It says police victims, but it's saying the police are the victims. Remember in Dallas, they was going ahead and handing them folks, and here it counters Black Lives Matter with All Lives Matter. We know that rhetoric. So you just check this out. The main thing the brother on the Black Channel was saying, in the article, it reads that Jay-Z went and found these two organizations. And look at the rhetoric. Read for yourself. Calling out for help from Trump. I'm talking about curfew. Just pay attention, Dig in, do a little research. Why would he find these two organizations to donate money to? Although he's done plenty in organizations where people look like us. Why these two? Now here we are. We have Miss Sally Hazelgrove, the face of the Crushers Club, or the owner, here, cutting a young man's dreads off. We already know how they feel about our dreads. We could say Samson and Delilah here. We could say anything is a level of submission. She taking the strength from him. There's a lot to be said with this. And she said another Crushers allow me to cut his dreads. Why? What's the purpose of this? Yeah, see now, this just makes me wonder, do Jay-Z know who the $200,000 he gave to NFL to donate to organizations to? Did he know these people's background and what they're doing? Did he do his due diligence? Why is she trying to cut off all our young men's dreads? Well, she says it's for them to be, look more presentable and have an easier go at life, be more successful, like the dreads were hindered at. But yet, Jay-Z is growing dreads. Looks a little deeper to me. To be teaching these young men that growing their natural hair is going against the order of society, and therefore needed to confirm and put their identity to a point where it's less offensive to Caucasians, or is more submissive, make them feel safer. It just sounds like slave tactics to me. It sounds like these kids are being enslaved, and where are the mothers, where are the parents? What's going on?
Demolition.